Well, I'm really sorry. Apparently, my Bluetooth is still on. So when my husband started the car, my phone is linked to the car, it zapped us. I'm having a really hard time with these videos today. All right, so remember we rolled and then we used a little chip clip and then we flip it around and we roll again and we 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Scrunch all the way to the end, to the other side. Take out this chip clip. And you have this beautiful Cruffle. So look at that. The curls are on the top, right here like this. Or you can do it this way. But I prefer to do it this way with the curls up top. So stick one right in here. Twist that. And then kind of tug them around a little bit. Okay, and we got one more to do, so let's do that again. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of rolls, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Flip it around. 1, 2, 3. And then just start rolling it up. You can do 3, you can do 4, whatever. Okay, you just want to have a roll, right? Have curl. Flip it up here. This mesh is really thick. And, okay, twist it a couple of times. You see how pretty this is? Look how big and full that is. Oh me, oh my. It's so nice. I love this method with good mesh. Sometimes with the basic mesh, it's not so good. But you can get away with it if you maybe use a basic mesh as a poof method first and in the 21 inch and then come back on top of it with either a Cruffle or something. You know, when you start doing wreaths, if you're not a maker but you're thinking about it, you will find that quality mesh is that's what it's all about, quality mesh. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has more basic mesh in her stash than she'd like to admit to, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm loving how in this community of makers that I am learning ways to improve my product when I have to use a basic mesh. And the different methods like this, the Cruffle method, using mixing mediums between a 21 and a 10 inch, mixing those. I'm learning a whole lot. Okay, so I already have my ribbons all cut. I cut them to 12 inches. And I already cut the little dovetails on the ends. Remember, you just fold them in half. And you cut from the fold. Cut from the fold to the end. And it makes a pretty little dovetail. Alright, so I cut, because we have 18 ties. And again, this is a pencil wreath. And these ties are extra long. So we do not, we put the mesh on and twist it a good 2 times. We don't have to do it again. Okay? So we can... what we're going to do now is we're just going to start adding our ribbon. And I cut 18 sets. And I think I'm going to try to maybe do those. I'm going to do that. Okay, so we stuck them on top of each other. I should have already done that, but I did not. And we will squeeze it in half and then push it together. I'm out of range, aren't I? Okay. So anyway, and then curl down your sides. So it looks kind of like that, like a little bird. Okay. And then just start putting them on. And 1 and 2. You could do 3, 2 or 3. Twist 2 or 3 times. If you're going to add any kind of greenery or florals to it, then you'll want to go ahead and don't do anything with your ties right now. And again, same thing. I don't know yet. So, but if you're not going to do anything else and you could tuck your ties. Just tuck them under. If you're going to add some greenery or some embellishing to it, then leave them for now, because you might want to twirl them to use them to attach your embellishments to. We again, I'm new to YouTube. I appreciate you stopping by my channel, and if you like what you see, hope you'll subscribe, come back. Hope you'll hit that little bell so to let you know when I upload new videos, new information, and I think I'm going to need to do a whole lot. So I've been making wreaths for about 6 years, and I think I'm getting better. I'm learning. Man, am I learning. There is so much information out there, especially in this in the social media community, and all the makers are so wonderful. They all support each other, and this YouTube group that I belong to, where we're all learning how to grow our YouTube business, or grow our YouTube channel so that we can grow our wreathing business, is fabulous. I am having the best time. I just love these ladies and gentlemen. There are gentlemen, but not in our group. There's not. But there are gentlemen in the wreathing community, and they are fabulous. I don't know everybody. I'm learning their names. That one wasn't cut very good. That was not good. So anyway, I like making wreaths, and I want to make more. And but I only have so many doors in my house, and I only have so many kids and friends that I can take away and put them on their doors. And I sell a few. I go to some shows. I've had a few craft shows, and I donate quite a few and to different charity organizations for auctions, online auctions, or silent auctions and things like that. But I'd like to get a shop set up. I'd like to sell my product. And so, gotta know how to do videos to do that. Who knew? Wow, cut that carrot one really big, didn't I? Okay. I got a little carried away. One of them's either too big or the other one's too small. Whoa, what did I do here? Holy moly. I made one video today. It's really long. I don't know about whether it's going to get uploaded or not. It was the first one. I've never really made a video before. Not of myself anyway. And it was really long because I was trying to see how long it would take me to make a wreath from start to finish. Without any pre-cuts or anything like that. And it does take a couple hours. I get asked that all the time. Start to finish, if I was not to take a break or be interrupted or anything like that, would be a couple of hours. And but that's if I know what I'm doing, and I don't change my mind, and I have everything on hand, and I don't have to stop and, go do something. But I craft out in my garage. I call it the gay garage, but I don't know why I just said that. But anyway, hold on one second. Oh, we had an escapee. Anyway, I craft out in my garage, and it was a little chillier out here than I thought. And when I realized that I could not feel my toes, I decided I better take a break. So I did. We're in the house, had some lunch, beat the hubby at Yahtzee again. He's really going to die when he finds out that I said that on a live on a video. But hey, you know what, ladies? We got to take our props where we can get them, right? So do y'all play games? Do you like to play games? Love to play games. Love card games. Love to play board games. However, I do not like Monopoly. I despise Monopoly. Men always cheat when they play Monopoly, so therefore I do not like to play it. I love to play Trivial Pursuit, but I'm not the brightest bulb in the chandelier, so I always have to wait and make sure I got somebody really smart on my team. I like to play dominoes, and I love to play card games, and I love to play poker. And I don't think I have a very good poker face, That was one of the things I was kind of worried about doing the videos, because you all know what RBF is? Well, I have that. And I forever being asked, oh my gosh, what's the matter? Are you mad? What's wrong? It's nothing. Well, your face. Well, I can't help it. This is my face. It's the only face I have. If I look mad, I look mad. I don't mean to. I think it's because of the glasses. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I ate something. But anyway. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I probably have to do, really oddball stuff and everything if I'm going to make this be a success, right? So, can try some things, I need to have a banner made that says Wreaths by Linda. I need to have some business cards made that say Wreaths by Linda. And I really could use a really super cute logo. And that says Wreaths by Linda. Right? Right. All that's on the to-do list. And then we're going to open a shop. And we're going to start selling stuff. My husband and I are retired. And anyway, need to do something a little extra, right? No, I love crafting. I've always crafted ever since I was a young girl, and learned all kind. And bless their hearts, my daughters. They both constantly, hey, my mama can do that. I made costumes for one of my daughters. Both of them are school teachers. And they always have to have special things for school. You know, there's always something special going on. Well, for Beth, that youngest one, she always manages to come up with something that involves a tutu. So I may help her make tutus. I make her tutus, or she's had a couple of costumes that we've adjusted them, you know, but usually we add a tutu. And then the same thing with my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter. I would help her make her costumes, and they usually involved a tutu. Let's see, they were Ninja Turtles one year. One year she was a snowman. Another time she was a superhero. And anyway, and thing one, thing two, and they always involve tutus. Anyway, and then my other daughter, Melanie, her school, every time it's a special occasion, they do a t-shirt. Well, I wear t-shirts, and my Beth wears t-shirts, but my Melanie is not a t-shirt girl. And so we take her t-shirts and we do all kinds of stuff to it. We fancy them up for her. She doesn't like the high neck, so I take the neck out, and sometimes the sleeves are too tight. We take the sleeves out, and sometimes I add lace and, you know, put a little pocket on one of them one time and make big tails in the back. Just totally revamp them. Yep. I'm not a seamstress, but I can pretty much do it. Just, you know, I'm not gonna sign up to sew something fancy smancy. But anyway. Well, I think the hubster's back. He went to get some dinner. I said this morning, I'm not cooking tonight. I'm going to work on videos today. My goal was to make 3 wreaths, 3 videos. This is number 3. So, we will see how that goes. You know what? Any other time, I wouldn't have thought that this vase would go for Easter, but it does. And, you know, what I was saying earlier is I have these vases. And I do have several in multiple colors. And we did a Easter wreath earlier with, that was pink and lavender and teal. And added the cutest bunny head to it. I'm really liking this. I'm kind of surprised, but I just think it's going to be adorable. Something a little different. That blue base, I'm telling you right now, if you have that on your front door and that sunshine hits that blue base is going to just sparkle. It's really going to show up. Of course, the carrots are so sticky cute, and, you know, I mean, and polka dots. Who doesn't like polka dots? Polka dots are adorable. So I think earlier when I was doing the video, I kept turning it off and then turning it back on. And I guess that's what happened. I have to be honest with you and tell you that I didn't even notice that I had a pause button until just a few minutes ago. Okay. I can make pretty things. I never said I was a technology expert. I'm one of those people that when the remote doesn't work right, you know, you got to slap it a couple of times, right? Yeah. And then if that don't work, go change the bedroom. I can do that. That doesn't work. Gotta wait for the boy to come home from work. I just watched the cutest video. One of my YouTube buddies is busy. Her name's Brenda, and I think it's Busy Bee Creations, and she just did the absolute most cutest wreath. Ah, this is adorable. And she was fast. She did it super fast. I was blown away how fast she did it. But you know what? I'll show you. I'll show you in just a second. She, it didn't have a whole lot of mesh, and it didn't have a lot of ribbon. So that was cool. That was a cool part. So you see this bicycle wheel? Is that not the cutest thing? Well, I just can't wait to do something on here, but I don't have a clue what to do. Well, she had a white one, and she got this big bumblebee. And first of all, she put mesh, like black and yellow and white patterned mesh. So beautiful, beautiful mesh. She put about 5 or 6 pieces around here. And then she put this bumblebee over here. And he was huge. He was huge. Then she made this big, beautiful bow with all of the prettiest black and yellow and white ribbon I have ever seen. Just cute as it could be. It's polka dots, stripes, and bumblebees galore. And I made the big bow. And then she made 5 ribbon flowers, which I had never seen made. Amazing. And attached those on there. And then she even glued little teeny tiny bumblebees on the flowers. It was so stinking cute. It is precious. I shared her video on Facebook, but she is here on YouTube, so if you get a chance, go check her out. That's Brenda at Busy Bee Creations. I think that's right. Hi. That is my son. He just came home from work. He probably wondered who was she talking to, because she's out in the garage talking to herself. So anyway, that's where we get our inspiration from. We Google other videos. We watch other videos. We share information. You know, we love sharing our knowledge. If, you know, if you post it, somebody's going to look at it. And they're either going to want to know how to do it. And so they're going to watch you and they're going to try to learn from you. Or they're going to say, I want to buy that. That's what we hope you say. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email me. I think all that information's up there in my profile. I'll be glad to get back to you. If you have any questions or, you know, any concerns, because all of us do. All of us have, you know, at some point we've tried to do something and it just didn't work out right. Hence, I have two closets here full of wreath bodies. Some of them are finished wreaths that I didn't sell. they didn't get sold during, say, Christmas or whatever. And, you know, and that's kind of hard, so I'll save them until next year and we'll try it again, right? But add some more to them. Or we will I've had a couple that I've dismantled and totally either threw them all away or